Thanks for sitting down with me again.
I'm just glad I made the cut for the second meeting. Looks like there might be a place for your leadership issue after all, huh?
All right, let's start the season off right, Captain.
Yeah, let's go.
The air outside is starting to cool, and that means it's college hoop season. Hello and welcome everyone to the start of what should be a great year. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with my colleagues Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And tonight it will be the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the West Virginia Mountaineers.
And one name to watch this season, I could see MP stepping up into a bigger role. He has all the makings to be a leader for this team.
Here's MP, the basket good off the assist from Thompson.
And how about the instincts Thompson possesses? Outstanding at just sensing when his teammates are open.
Pearson outside. Pass to Stevenson. Pearson. Now Hernandez. Pearson outside. Now White. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brand. From deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the field. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What's up?
And as you said, MP could see a bigger role with the school this year.
You know, MP showed some flashes last season. Now, as a starter, I think it's his team if he wants it to be. I think he's got to establish himself early on for that to be the case. And, you know, with Junior moving on after last season, I tell you, this team has a very different look.
And what a huge opportunity for some players. Leaders will step up and establish themselves. A transition year for this team, but a lot to be excited for.
Now here's Pearson. Back to White. Fires the 3. That shot off. There's the triple, and the Tar Heels another 3.
Thompson demonstrating he's got great range. He can be lethal from deep, stretching the floor for his team.
And here is Pearson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
White, he's covered by Thompson. Outside, Hernandez. Pass to Brand. And here's White. Here's Brand. Pearson with it. Stevenson up top. They can't stop the run with that one. To the inside. And he converts the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's White. Pearson. Pass to Stevenson. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Now the Tar Heels take it the other way. And one goal that this school has this season, they still believe they can get into the tournament.
It won't be easy. They aren't as loaded as they once were. But, you know, get enough wins, and the selection committee has no choice but to put you in. They can't ignore you if you win enough.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's Brand. Pass to Stevenson. The shot from 12. And the Mountaineers miss again. MP with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Here's Mayo. Back to MP. And that one goes in too. He's making it look easy. He's 4 for 4.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now Hernandez shoots from 12, and the jumper falls for him.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's MP. He's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Someone here for Stevenson. Sharp grabs the miss. It's MP on the wing, guarded by Pearson. A nice shot by MP. And guys, coach said a main focus for this school was to start the year out strong.
They have a tough schedule later on in the year. It's important for them to build a good tourney resume early on in the season.
Now here's Stevenson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. White, he's covered by Thompson. Pass to Brand. Clock at 6. White. Stevenson up top. And it's Mayo with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. You can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Here's Brand. Back to White. Pearson outside. High post Stevenson from 12 feet out. Sharp grabs the miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
West Virginia calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
When West Virginia basketball comes to mind, there's one very specific alum that I can think of.
Oh, yeah, Mr. NBA logo himself, Jerry West. He was a part of some pretty big upsets at his time with the Mountaineers.
Here's Sanders. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Here's Weaver. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it doesn't go for him.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Weaver. And the Mountaineers miss again. For 3, Red Thompson. No good. Now West Virginia takes it the other way. Richmond outside. Good D by Sanders. Always fun to see perennial contenders like UNC in action.
Some schools just have that distinction, right? I mean, they're always in the conversation and seem to excel under the brightest lights of college ball.
Outside Fields. That's good, and it's MP with the assist.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Sebic. Here's Harden. Riley with the rebound. MP outside. Pass to Thompson. Launches a three. Kicks it out to MP. Shoots the three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7 and he's made 7.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Weaver.
2 minutes remaining.
It's stolen by Red Thompson. Fields with it. He's against Hernandez. MP. And slam dunk by MP. Now here's Richmond. Sebic outside. Weaver. Pass to Hernandez. Inside. Riley with a block.
And the West Virginia program is one that you could expect to be in the tournament. Historically, the only decade where they didn't make it at all was in the 70s.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, they've lost some confidence along the way.
Here's Weaver. Back to Sebic. Pass to Hernandez. And the Mountaineers miss again. Here's Fields. Count the bucket coming off the perfectly placed assist.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Richmond. Sanders defending. Here's Weaver. Pass to Harden. Sebic. Here's Harden. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Now here's Sanders. Guarded by Richmond. MP with it. He's got 19. That will count. What a play. He simply drains it at the buzzer.
He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Tar Heels opening up a huge gap. What grabbed your attention about MP's performance in that first half?
These days, so much of a team's scoring comes from the wings or the backcourt. He's flipped that script with an excellent first half.
Good things happen when your young pivot is making sound decisions with the ball and executing at a high level.
Expectations are high for this UNC team after a tough season last year.
The fans are hungry for a fresh start here after dealing with injuries and frustration. It's a lot of pressure, but these guys can handle it.
Now here's Stevenson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the paint. It's stolen by Stevenson. Here's the break. Pass to Brand. Pearson. Now here's White. He's covered by Thompson. Hernandez with the ball. And MP with the block. They recover it. 5 on the clock. Here's Stevenson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The start to the new season. Such promise in the air for a storied program like West Virginia.
All goals are attainable at this point. Time to put that offseason hard work to the test. This team could be poised to make a run.
Look, over the years, UNC has had a number of great NBA exports. You know, playing at that high level and that kind of program is something of a proving ground and prepares guys for the next level for those who think they have a chance to get there.
Here's Hernandez. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot. Few other schools have an alumni list as impressive as the Tar Heels.
We're talking about elite players. To me, that just speaks to the strength of UNC's program, that it attracts players of that caliber.
Shooting 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. It's been all Tar Heels. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Three-pointer is on target.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Here's Pearson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stevenson with the ball. Brand. Back to Stevenson. Down low. Pearson. And MP with the block. And North Carolina again with the bucket.
And you know, a note for this school and MP. He was named a captain for this season. Big news for the sophomore.
A little bold, but it makes sense. MP showed as a freshman he can step up and lead.
Boy, but he was close to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky. Next time down, if you're the defense, you cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And here are the Mountaineers now. They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's out of bounds to the Mountaineers as West Virginia retains possession.
Into the lineup for West Virginia, Anderson Tavares, Cole Riley. Substitution for the Tar Heels.
Pass to Brand. Here's White. Here's Tavares. Back to White. And MP with the block. Here's Mayo. Shoots over Riley. That one rolling around and rims out. Pass to Brand. To the middle. And MP with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mountaineers as West Virginia retains possession.
In for your Mountaineers, Oliver Harden. Substitution for the Tar Heels.
North Carolina on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And MP with the block. But they recover it. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Shot's good by Riley.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
He lets go from deep. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
White, May defending. Pass to Brand. Back to White. Great D that time from May. Now MP. 28 points for him. connects from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Pass to Harden. Back to White. Brand. And MP with the block. Now here's May. He's guarded closely. Tipped. Here's Brand. He's covered by Fields. And plenty of contact on that shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Third team foul. At the line for your Mountaineers, Anthony Brand, taking 2 shots.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here's North Carolina. To the paint. Here's Fields. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Richmond. Good. And it's Riley who picks up the assist. Outside Sanders. Here's the three. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
May, guarded by Richmond, and the Tar Heels another three.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Outside Riley, pass to Brand, Harden, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on its way in. Here's MP, and slam dunk by MP.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And here's Richmond. Back to Riley. Richmond, right side. Riley, Sanders defending. Pass to Harden. Here's Brand, outside Riley. Clock at 4. Over Sanders. And here's MP. Stripped away. Outside Riley to the inside. Richmond, May defending. Harden can't get it to go. The Tar Heels on offense. Pass to Wong. Richmond pulls it in. Here's Brand. May defending. And MP with the block. Outside May. MP. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Riley. Inside. Brand. He's covered by Fields. Here's Harden. Pass to Richmond. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 9. And MP with the block. And there's a 30-second shot clock violation, so they give up possession. And the new group getting ready for the Tar Heels. These guys have some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
A nice shot by Smith.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Paul. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's MP. And good, coming on the assist by Riley.
And right there, you see Riley's poise, letting the play develop and then locating the open man.
Sevic outside. Norris. Here's Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the basket is good.
2 points.
Could have called a foul on that shot, but instead of begging for a whistle, Riley just goes on about his business.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Richards with Samar. Here's MP. An unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. And what a game for MP. Here in the college championship, he's put together a triple-double.
He's been magnificent with his play. Incredible presence on the floor. You talk about shining brightest when it matters most.
It's been all Tar Heels. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A baseline J. Smith with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Weaver. Pass to Paul. All alone. Tar Heels with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
So it's North Carolina picking up the win.
North Carolina.
I thought they really asserted their dominance.
84.
They looked pretty much unstoppable the entire game.
That does it for our crew here tonight. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Forrest Hunt saying so long. Thanks for watching.
And, you know, I tell you, that was the last time I tried to be someone else. I mean, eventually I figured out that leadership is trying to be
Keep it up, down, ain't no point away. That boy lying his raps. They love you tonight in the morning, hey. Hand out, ain't nobody, maybe. Won't sound for a while unless they talking M's. Shoot to make the shot, don't shoot at the rim. If you make it out, then stay there. They don't play fair stuff from the rats in the satchel. You don't pass it out, they wanna get at you. Passing out, pray I hate it. He wanna play the game, he ain't about action. Finessing it every way we make it happen. No time to play today, we gon' when you move heavy, be ready for static. Bust out no face in the roller, but this I need me a little patty. Rest they put up in the attic. Shawty got stuck through a track. In the air, you can't dodge, don't do no withdrawal, only take it deposit. And I put off with the big body mag. Got your in the loft and shoot straight on it. You know I'm equipped, I stay 2 steps ahead. Signing no deal, independent instead. If I can't buy it, then I can't afford it. You tried to rent it, that's why you got shorted. My window's tinted, you can't see in. He got lost, trying to fit in the mix. Got took off, trying to act like he rigged. How you loving it? Drive real fast when I put it in sport. I'ma do the dash for the cash, no short. He don't got a passport, he get moving. So my body a little sore. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Catch you a feet, ain't caught him down bad. Got on my feet, I ain't going back, bro. Rock all white, you wanna ski down the slope. Don't play with my new designer fit, but it look old. I ain't trying, I know it's a goal.